Welcome back to War of These 2. So, it seems to have slowed their advance here. Notice so there's a commander on the front line. Some one of these strong divisions here. Yeah. Let's move the 31st Army back. Get some combat strength up here anyway. Nothing I can do. That's the weakest thing here. It needs to be built relatively quickly. We'll fit in. Lots of guys would need, basically. They've punched a bit of a hole in me line. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what else to do there. Cool. 20%. Here we've got some tanks. Not sure I can't move that one. Plenty of artillery building. Oh, no, that's the one I didn't want to move. Yeah, with these 40s and stuff like that, not much we're doing. Serve him. Off the train, group him. Hmm. Ah. Not quite fully over this stupid cough cold thing. That's why, because I've got that on. Alright. Let me fit you guys here. Fit you there. There's the artillery. And then we're going to make this guy pull back. Oof. That cost me a bit. You should all be fit. What are you guys doing? Not a bad of you. Easy to plug some. Got some nice mechanized support there. And goes into a different next artillery. We're not strong enough to push along there either. Definitely hit that guy. Open up. Huh? Or there. Or there. That gives me some nice combat there. Good number of mechanized guys there. Yeah, we're gonna have to go it. Come back. Oh, no, I've got the energy left. Right, this is my best chance. You have no mechanized, so just as that guy. That's a nice big hole. Armor through the gap. Yeah, we have a way. Yeah. I was hoping to move him a bit more. Put that major rail line there. Get some infantry in to support flanks of this. No, a bit we can here. Further down here. We have got the troops here to be able to support this push. Another route. Perfect. Yep, okay. It's looking good. So we can get behind these guys here. Oh, we're going to be one hex off closing this, aren't we? Yep. Yep, one hex off closing that little pocket there. Nothing I can really do either. Maybe next turn? Pop you in there to refit. No, this has been a successful turn now, I'm happy. Sure, we got HQ supplying these guys. Go, that's a unexpected breakthrough. You're all mechanized, let's move you up to put that. Mobile. Nope, not got it. Right. Now I was hoping they could pull it out of the bag there. And you, if this guy. No, because he has to advance through marshlands. Put you on reserve. Right. Move you up to front. Motorite. Mechanized. They're all. Let's get you up here, assassin. Yep. Mechanized. Oh, can come down to here. No, I'm happy with it. That's not a bad breakthrough. Watch us get mud next turn. I'm still stupidly high losses, but ground taken. I can pop into here and they get around. Yeah, the Germans gonna have to push hard to fix this. So many units. So, let's see what they get to up to. Okay. Here, see, 100% expected counterattack. They brought armor. They reconnected those guys. Got acting guys. I am on the move. They're going to be hard pressed to shut all these little. Yeah, they're banding there. That just opens up that road. Now, are they going to try and cut off my troop? Put him off, but it shouldn't be too hard to reconnect. Oh, we're switching to north now. Yeah. I'm always surprised how long winter lasts. End of March. Okay, 1,400 sorties. Wow, that's a record for the war. if you actually have an air force. And down here we still have, yeah, they've pretty much pulled the line back and sacrificed this guy here. And these Romanians. So my job is to make sure this never sees the light of day. Getting someone to there is going to be tricky. It's going to have to be a tank unit. We can take Tenerog support. You are in trouble, but what we can do is just back up some rail lines. 23. Got some artillery we can bring down. No air. Right. We've at least made advance, haven't we? That's forced them to give up 30-40 kilometres of the front line. Much happier if we could get someone into there. There we go. Not the best thing to get into there, but yeah, it's in. Got to remember to move my HQs up as well, because she's advancing. He is in a very annoying position. Look at that. Put you on reserve. Can't because you're refitting. Combat power is building up though. Where have they had to take those troops off? Econ. Well, like things that shouldn't amaze you but do. Interesting, the build-up key does seem to do some when it's not converting units. You guys can stay refitting because you are an excellent amount of combat power. Looking for some more reach to punch through. Not going to advance to it. I think that's useful. Yeah, look, when I'm pressing that combat value, it just liking a different one to the top, is it? Look, they're giving up a little bit around here. It'd be rude not to take it. Move you up and keep you. I'm happy to keep that separate. have a look at the north. Yeah, with artillery support, not going to happen. It's the 45s. I mean, those numbers all around. Dyslexia. Yeah, you should be stronger than that. We're over at 95% TOE. Refit you. Yep, you're all refitting in. Hopefully. Why are you not refitting? Sorry, lads. You're needed on the front. We can deal with that guy. That's a flipping non-artillery guy hiding with my artillery, isn't there? Yep. Look at the axis. Yeah, right, you guys should all be in reserve. Let's hope this is the high water mark. Talking reserve, I haven't checked one. Might be some more to come out. Commander. Here's the box. And then. No, that's not TOE. We want that to be up. It's just a TOE I need to switch. That's a few more regiments to the map. Got more guns. I feel like my combat strength is going up. Maybe not. 2.2 isn't looking too bad though. They're past the high water mark. Right. Yeah, I'm not going to do much more there. I can't get anyone else to attack him. Not any decent combat strength. Let's see if we can hold this guy. Hold this guy and get. They're just going to take him back. Let's destroy him. I'd rather do that because they're going to break my front line. There's nothing I can do there. Him, I might be able to capture. You. But they're always going to get those 2 divisions back. Nothing I can do about it. Alright, they are going to reclaim those guys. No, I just. Sorry, Tommy pops up my screen. See what they get to. Worth a go though. Worth a go. I mean, you could say that they're putting more troops into the trap. A lot of panzers been deployed here. Panzers on the line. How do you survive? Oh. You took a few attacks to get rid of. 10 out of 10. There was 1,200 sorties, so Red Air Force is coming out strong. Look at that, we only lost 35 as well. But they didn't lose any. think that's the big difference, is they're not sending anything. And once again, they are retreating. Leaving weak brigades on the front. These fine gentlemen are not cut off because they are in a pool. My job to... We're going to shift this guy. We're not going to shift this guy, apparently. I'm going to cut him off at least. I really have to send my mechanized forces down here, burning up all that I made. Come out value, just to do that one. We've fast lost stuff, we made an advance. Got a few more guys on the front here. Take that one as well. Terrain down here is not being forgiving for the movement. Got too many people south of the marshes. Put that this turn. Yeah, you guys will refit. Sorry, there is no depot for you. You guys will be fishing. Maybe my repair teams are in there somewhere. Think about moving the repair thing down for us now. Or it's in completely the wrong place. Oh. You should be in the depot, HQ. You should become a division. Everyone else sat around what's we all right. Oh, yeah, you do. Oh, so this is an interesting one here. Let's shift my artillery up to. They retreated. They retreated. Shift my artillery down to here. We got that can like this. You can still attack. Put it there. This guy here. He moved. Be out of the way, move the artillery forwards. I always find this with the Soviets. You kind of like, oh, I'm never going to make any. How am I going to make any progress? And suddenly, you spot that gap and you're away. Well, that came out Northern. Wait, we're going to do this Northern accent now, eh? Not my Southern accent anymore. I'm just going to go full on Northern. And we can see what we can do. Chop chop. Wait. I'm not going to be that bad actually. I'm exaggerating that a little bit, but you have a southern voice. People say learn to speak English. I do speak English. I'm just northerning. Northern English has been living in the south for 20 years, so that makes me a traitor. That has actually been said. Yeah. There we go. Now we shifted that guy. Have you shifted too many guys down south? If you go down south. That's me, man, but the movement is what's important. If you can shift him, well, not happen now. Don't do it. Stay stubborn. No buggers are going to understand you if you start going on bloody potteries. I had a housemate who used to complain every time I went up to visit my parents. She was from India. Every time I went to visit my parents, she couldn't understand me for a week. That was like back when I'd only been down here a few years. Move the air unit. A nice little breakthrough. I know I'm probably consigning these cores to death, but again, I've ripped up some supply lines. I'm threatening them. They're gonna have to move troops to defend that. Means you've got to weaken somewhere else on the line. Oh, that's the NKP. I don't repair any of those because I haven't got the trunk line. Right. Yeah, nothing much happening here. Slowly rebuilding these forces. There you go, another ball. You a division. No chance of a counter-attack up here. No, they have an air setback in North Africa. Yeah, that's another nice little breakthrough there. We're finding this line's a bit more porous now. Do is maybe disbanding some e-brigades. Do have too many units on the line. Can't disband you. Interesting, so I'm noticing the win-losses is actually pretty much in my favour. I guess you don't survive very long if you don't win. Alright, let's cycle this turn, see how they respond. Yeah, no one else wants to go in there and help. I would shift him. Yeah. There's a great big lack of willingness to jump into this obvious trap, isn't there? Yep, alright. Come on, it's gotta get to... Where's the weather's telling me? No, it's still gonna be cold. This is a harsh winter. I'll be complaining. It's stopping any of their offensive. Okay, they're pushing down in the south. Yeah. Let me get one guy. It's not much of a... I think it'll be action next running. Right, 1600 sorties, and that was it. Only 28,000 losses. Hmm. And the mud started coming in the south. We'll be able to wipe this guy out. Reinforce this little breakthrough. Not going to make any difference. But yeah, with the mud coming, you have to lock down and rebuild for a few turns. See what happens in 43. I don't know if we can have a curse-like engagement. If we are, it's going to be this bulge here. The Red flying on Tunisia. Yeah, about to lose all our African holdings. Yeah, not a bad few turns. I'm happy with that. So, as always, thanks for watching. See you next time.